nephew asked me if I can handle the truth. I said, I can't handle all these secrets. Tell me what is going on. And he said, do the math, Auntie Pam. This is August. You went to the hospital in June. What happened between June and August? I didn't know. He said, that's why I'm talking about you. We were called and we were told that you were going to die. But you looked at all of us when you were there and you said, I'm not gone. I'm not dead yet. And I meant that. That's amazing. It just feels good. Yeah. I woke up that morning and I looked down and I looked like I was 9 months pregnant. Okay. And I told my husband, I said, this can't be normal. Something's not right. And my husband is a registered nurse, surgical nurse, so he's quick to identify problems. Yeah. I went in the hospital and the chaplain came. It's like, what is this? What's going on? I felt fine. And then they put me in ICU and I'm like, what is happening here? So one minute I'm talking to my husband and the next minute, blank. The next minute is just pieces that were coming back to me. While I was transferred, the VA said they couldn't do nothing for me. By this time, 3 organs were failing and my lungs weren't working at its capacity that it should be working. So it was a matter of days that I had left. When I got home, and Hospice came in the home with me, I always smile. They came home with that silver package. And if you know Hospice, the silver package is when I get to that final stage, it has the morphine and everything in it. Didn't have to use it. I had a nurse, a caregiver, and they were coming in 3 times a week. I was lucky because my husband was a nurse. He quit his job and became my full-time caregiver. He made me do the things that he knew would get me going again, like standing me up and keeping me moving around. Because even when I was at hospice, he would stand me up in hospice and it's like, she's supposed to be laying down. He looked at me, I know. And when she's finished, I'll lay her back down. Yeah. So hospice supporting us at home was a given because I also had the family support. So all the attention was focused on me. So people were giving me bottles and bottles and bottles of water. I mean, I had so many toxins. I had a bad kidney infection and I became septic. Yeah. And it just took off. I was fine until I wasn't. Yeah. Within 3 months of me being home, I was walking, I was talking, I was eating on my own. I was still struggling getting my body to work the way I wanted to work because I was down for so long. But I'll say it again, I still can't believe this has happened. But the little things, the squirrels climbing up the tree with a nut fascinated me. Yeah. You know, things that we don't take the time to see. I notice everything. I'm using better use of my time because I had mental health issues, so I had gotten so depressed that I just locked myself in the world. I wouldn't get out of bed. Yeah. Now, it's like sun comes up, put my feet on the floor, I'm finding something to do. I'm getting out of the house. So, time to start living. Yeah. So I had plenty of helping hands right there. I had to grow up again. I had to learn how to be potty trained. I didn't do very well with that. I feel sorry for toddlers. I will never ever put a toddler at a whole different perspective. I did not like the bathroom. The first time they put shampoo in my hair for me washing my hair, looking at them and taking it and putting it straight in my mouth. So it was just a fast growing up. Then now I'm up and I'm walking and I'm falling, but still I keep going and I'm down the stairs, and then I snuck out the house and I'm around the corner going for a walk. So everything just started getting better and better to where I'm here now. Yeah, I had my struggles because I am a disabled vet, so I had my struggles, and they were kind of taking over. They were kind of taking over, so it gave me a chance, and I quote the 23rd Psalms on that, to stop, take a break, to heal, and come back rejuvenated and fresh. And that's exactly what I did. Last Thursday, I was at home, and I said, this will be fun. I said, let me go up to hospice and say thank you. I said, because they don't see that very often. And so I started here first. That's how my story got out there. And then I went over to hospice, went to the desk, and the receptionist thought I was talking about another patient. So she said, I'll go meet the church nurse. And she said, what's your brother's name? What's the patient's name? I said, no, I'm the patient. She looked at me confused, and she said, what's your name? And I sat up proudly and I said, I'm Pamela Keith. And she looked at me and she just started crying. She said her 15 years, nobody's ever come in the doors and said thank you. And that's what I wanted to give to her, to give to the patients, to give the family members, that just have faith. What's gonna happen will happen, but it's not over. I am Pam Keith. I am a Christmas miracle. I now live every moment, every second as it comes, and appreciate the world that God gave me.